Good evening, everyone. My name is Hardika, and I'm the founder and CEO of Kinara Capital. Kinara is a Bangalore-based social enterprise that provides loans in the range of $6,000 to $8,000 to small-scale manufacturing industries. We have been in operation for some time. We have a presence in 90 cities across 6 states. And these 6 states essentially provide 80% of the industrial output of India, which is at 45% of the GDP of the country. You heard a lot about the big debt market gap in India that Vaibhav just spoke about. So I wanted to talk a little bit about why the banks don't address this. And I'll give you one data point, which is that 55% of all the bank loans last year were given to 300 companies, and only 300 companies. So my customer, who happens to be a small-scale manufacturing business, employing 5 to 10 employees, probably earning about $300 a month. His employees earn about maybe $80 to $100 a month. And he has been in operation for some time, but he has no access to credit, has no credit history, has no method to get into the formal economy of finding credit, finds himself at the door of a bank and continually and constantly rejected because he has no property collateral and he has nothing else to pledge. Most importantly, he has no data to give. We solve this problem by a high-tech, high-touch model. We provide flexible products to this small-scale manufacturer. We can give a loan, a working capital loan for as little as 3 months, all the way to a machine finance loan for as long as 5 years. We do this by having a lot of people or feet on street that go out, meet the customer, capture the data on a mobile technology, which is very pervasive. And the data, once collected and verified, goes through a variety of process algorithms that we have developed in-house that allows us to look at the customer's business from different angles, including the Pareto analysis of that customer against the sector or the subsector. We also do psychometric testing, and that testing has been custom developed by us. It's our IP. It is in multiple regional languages that the customer takes on this tablet that the loan officer carries with him. All this enables us to really give the loans really quickly and to give it to him at a time when he needs it the most. We have continued to work on this inclusion, and we're looking at how we digitize this information to go back and actually bring more people through the process, those that we have rejected, by again doing analysis against their parameters to what we have today, and with that process has already begun. Since we have started, we have created 10,000 new jobs. 28% of these jobs have gone to first-time job seekers, meaning they're first time earning a salary, even as low as $2 a month. 22% of these jobs have gone to women. Our goal, though, is to increase entrepreneur income beyond 25%, and in the next 5 years to be able to create 500,000 new jobs. Thank you.
Christian, please.
That was a good pitch. No, that was me.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't see her.
The judges are here.
The lights are really bright.
Okay. So I spent significant time in India, and I visited a lot of small manufacturing companies. And I have to say, I don't think they only suffer because of access to capital. I also think they suffer of access to knowledge. So I would like to ask you, because your success depends on your client's success.
When you say access to knowledge, you mean technical training, technical knowledge?
Yes, for example. Because your success depends on your client's success, right? And we don't have enough data now to show a sustainable path of success. Have you ever thought about providing some sort of services or consulting or a platform that allows your clients to also get access to this kind of knowledge and not just get access to capital?
The technical knowledge they have, most of my customers have on average 5 to 7 years of business experience. They have typically come through the job floor, worked the many machines, and now become an entrepreneur. So I'm not sure I agree with you that they need technical knowledge. They may need upskilling, that as machines change and they may want to move from a lathe to a milling or to a CNC or a VMC machine, that upskilling is the next stage for them. But they're very good about figuring out how to get that information. There are lots of associations out there as well. I think the other need that they have, which is once they get to an increased income, is how do we help them actually save better, invest better, so they can be personally and professionally more sustainable.
Okay.
The rate that you are charging is quite high.
Yes, it is.
Higher than the previous one.
Yes, it is.
Do you think there is room in the market for you?
There is actually, we are charging less than what so many other folks in the market already are, and they take land and property collateral. So this is the big spectrum of being sustainable, profitable, so that we can do the work we want to do. I borrow from the same banks at 11, 12, 13, 14%. So I need the spread so that I can build a sustainable business and continue to provide them this capital.
Okay. So if I were to borrow from a micro lender, because I'm unable to borrow from a bank, and we just heard another team from India, what motivations do I have to borrow from you versus the other team?
Completely different target customer. My customer is a small-scale manufacturer that does not have a POS machine, does not swipe. He's part of a supply chain, and he's making components that build into bigger products. So it's a segmented market.
Okay. And the number of loans, there's 20,000 loans, you have 600 employees, you've been in existence for 4 years. If you do the math, you're generating 1 loan per employee per month. Can you comment on that?
We're actually generating 5.5 loans per employee per month.
Okay.
And the imbalance in numbers is part of because of our growth hasn't caught up with the stable market.
Okay. And do you have a target in mind?
Our target, then the more tech we use, the higher their productivity needs to be. Our target for that loan officer is 8 to 9 loans per month.
Per month, okay. Very good.
What technology are you using to scale?
So the base platform is a third-party workflow management system. Everything on top of that is in-house designed and developed. And then we have hired a data science person in-house to basically build the models around this.
Okay. Good.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.